I helped a 5'3" Asian man get 99 plus likes on Tinder, okay? So in this video, I'll be doing a complete profile breakdown of his entire profile, his messages, how we pretty much got him a rotation of 5 girls, and how we changed his life, okay? So let me just close some of these Tinder accounts I'm currently working on. Some videos will be coming on these other guys as well soon. And we're going to be focusing on my man Lee, okay? So let's just close this one because this is the guy we're going to be talking about today, okay? Let's begin. So here are the contents for Lee's video. We're going to be talking about his situation before he spoke to us and his fact file. We're going to be doing a full pictures analysis and an in-depth breakdown of his before and after. Then a profile breakdown of his bio and his mistakes. And lastly, a texting case study of how he met this girl over here and added to his rotation named Key. Okay, so let's start off with Lee's fact file. All right, so stage 1, Lee's situation and fact file. This is Lee, okay? As I mentioned, 5'3", 161 centimeters, 112 pounds, American Freedom Units. As you can see, he is a small guy at a disadvantage, okay? He is not in a good position, and a lot of people turned him away and told him that he cannot be helped. We fucking changed that, and we made sure that he got the results he deserves. Now, Lee is an average guy. He doesn't live an extravagant life. He doesn't have fuck you money. He was a data analyst on average income, yet he was able to pull it off, and we're going to show you how. He's 23 years old, from Korea, and his body count is 3, which is not bad at all. He has decent experience despite all of these limitations, okay? And his matches before this, they were fucking bad. They were devious creatures, literal cretins. Compared to what he has now, as you can see over here, you know, much better looking girls, considering, you know, where he's obviously at in life. This is a fucking upgrade, you know. If a 5'3" Asian guy, I want you to understand, this is a fucking upgrade. Anyway, let's continue, okay? Here is Lee's application, which he shared with consent. This entire video, we asked for his permission. As long as we used an alias, we were able to post this. Anyway, so here is Lee's little application. Hey Deni, I've watched your videos for a while now, and I've been following your tips. They've made a fair bit of a difference to my dating life, and I want to improve myself and do better, because I keep attracting low-quality, overweight women. A lot of guys are in this position themselves, and I can tell you now, all it takes is a profile optimization overhaul, which is what we did for him. Now, he feels limited by his height, as you can see over here, and he's obviously living in the USA where height is a big problem. Well, he has a limiting fucking belief, and we changed that and showed him that despite your height, you can still get women. There is nothing stopping you from that. And I am fucking proud to say that this guy came forward and stepped out of a dark place. Because before he found my channel, he said it himself, he was in a dark place in life, and it is good to see a man like this fucking change his life, and he wanted to take it even further instead of giving up. This is kind of fucking shit I respect. He was insecure about his height, and he decided he wants to man the fuck up and change it. That is all I have to say, bro. Fucking legend. And I'm glad that he got what he got in the end. Now let's keep going. Now, I cherry-picked some of his worst matches humanly possible. Again, disgusting, unfuckable people. She's alright, but unfortunately, he matched her. He had unfuckable beasts. Now, these are the worst of the worst, but still, it gets the point across. Anyway, let me show you how we fixed this shit and how we got it done, and how he ended up getting actual good-looking girls and doing well for himself. So let's go on to stage 2, the pictures breakdown, all right? Firstly, we will break down his old profile, all right? Lee started with a nice shirtless picture, classic Deni Op strategy. I can tell he's been watching my videos and he told me. The first thing I notice is great physique, low body fat, he's in shape. This is a guy who takes care of himself. Despite being 5'3", he has clearly done a good job in being in decent shape. If he was fat, I will not lie to you, yes, he will struggle with women. Naturally, that is how it works. Physique is the most important thing you can change and impact, okay? Now here is a good factor about his pictures. It communicates fuckboy energy, okay? It gives you a lot of emphasis on, I don't give a fuck, I'm hot, and this is me. The problem is, this is outdated. This is old school. We can't do this anymore, okay? This would act really good in a secondary shot or later on in the profile, but as a first picture, it won't fucking work, gentlemen. This is outdated. Girls see it too much. It's not unique anymore. It's common knowledge. Every fucking guy and their nan and mum is doing this these days. Hell, even girls are doing shirtless abs selfies pictures. It is a fucking normal thing to do now. Now, the other problem with this picture, smudgy mirror, looks disgusting. Towel around the waist, you know, should have shown the V-taper a bit more, you know, if you want to get technical. He's angled himself quite nicely, I'll be honest with you. He has got a nice narrow kind of waist that just looks really, you know, aesthetic. Apart from that, though, just too simple and fucking boring. There's no lifestyle in it. It's just boring. It's a mirror selfie. Everyone's done it. Over here, a boring picture of him in an environment that you can't even make out. What the fuck is actually going on here? It's literally a boring fucking restaurant. Like, I have to zoom in to see what is going on. It doesn't look interesting or exotic or appealing at all. As a matter of fact, you can barely see him. The color contrast ratios to his clothing as well makes it even worse. You wouldn't even notice him in the picture, would you? Like, I know you can't see his face, but I want you to understand. The color contrast is crucial. He should have worn a white jumper at the very fucking least, and that would have made a difference on its own. Now, I will give it to him. It does show a bit of lifestyle because it is a semi-nice looking place, but it's too dark, it looks depressing, and it's edgy, and there's a low status posture. He's hunched over, and he's got a nerd neck. That's it. Next one. It's a cool looking shot. Keep it for fucking Instagram. This is an IG post, not a fucking Tinder post. Where the fuck are you? You can be barely made out. No one can see you. You're a ghost. You're in ghost fucking town, bro. No one can fucking see you. Okay? This is a cool shot, but keep it for the gram. It's just stupid. That's it. It's just dumb. Maybe make it your phone wallpaper, but girls can't really tell what they're fucking here. You're trying to sell yourself to a girl. This is like me showing you a picture of fucking, let's say, a house from a bird's eye view. It's not going to sell it to you. No one cares. Next one. Candid lifestyle. It's actually a good fucking attempt. I do like this picture a little bit, but Jesus Christ, why is there a fucking mess all over the table? It's terrible. This looks messy. It looks like he's a pig as well because he's ate all of this food. You never, ever fucking take pictures after you eat. The camera eats first, then the fucking food goes in your belly. I actually learned that from my girl. She told me that. She was like, phone eats first, camera eats first whenever we ate out. But the main thing here is, do not eat your food. Get your fucking pictures first, gentlemen. Because this looks messy and unprofessional. And the background is a bit shit. And again, the color contrast isn't there. Not only that, he doesn't stand out. It's a cluttered shot. You've got the fucking little, whatever the fuck you want to call this. I don't fucking know. Some bumper clot. And then you've got all of this other shit in the background. Like, what the fuck is actually going on? This picture just makes me fucking get confused. If I honestly don't know what to say. It's just a fucking clusterfuck, bro. That's as simple as it gets. Anyway, let me break down what we fucking did with AI pictures, because what we did is fucking black magic. It's actually witchcraft. Let's look at this bad boy over here. And look at his physique over here, gentlemen, because you're going to memorize it. All relative proportion, minor enhancements that he never got called out on. Anyway, look at this motherfucking shot, motherfuckers. This is what I call a swipe stopper. This hits hard. A girl sees this, the hot steam, the atmosphere, the environment, the romantic vibes that he's giving off. Actually, let's fucking go on this Tinder profile. I'll flick through it just so you can see. These are his actual pictures that he's using, by the way. I will stick to the board, however, because it just means I can annotate it a little bit better. But just showing you the profile once again. This picture is everything. Lifestyle, expensive looking scenery. This picture communicates a lifestyle. It's high status energy. It looks expensive. It looks like a beautiful sauna or spa. It has a nice physique. The value is actual what the fuck. When you see this, it's just got effortless. He's not tensing his muscles directly. He's tensing them, don't get me wrong, but it looks like he's not trying. It's the effortless that he's communicating here. And the pose is masculine and it has high value. This is what you want to start your fucking profile with. This is what I call a fucking swipe stopper. This a bang. Then high status shot. This is his second picture. A line-in t-shirt, buttons. It looks like a guy that fucking knows how to dress well. He fits into the old money lifestyle and he's just got the boxes ticked off of I'm fucking Mr. Perfect. Everything is done right. He's got a nice fucking hobby, playing pool or poker, whatever you want to call it. I was just thinking, is poker a card game? My bad. Anyway, let's keep going. You can see his chest is visible. You can see he's got nice vascular hands. He's got a nice watch on that you can barely make out. Everything is a combination of absolute fucking status and attraction. This is how you fucking sell yourself to a girl and get her 99 plus motherfucking likes, motherfuckers. Then we have this absolute monstrosity of a picture. High status lifestyle, once again. Fun location, yachts, more yachts in the background. Everything here is fucking crazy. In great shape, having fun. High quality AI pictures. You didn't even have to go and take this, by the way. The shadows are there. Everything is there on detail. Look at the shadow contrast. This picture right here communicates, I have fuck you money and I look fuck you attractive. Then the next shot. This is a POV shot of him pretty much showing you the experience of what it is to be on a date with him. This is a girl's POV. This is what she will see when he goes on a date with him. And he looks fucking darn good. No homo. You can see he's wearing nice clothes. He's dressed up well. You can see his hands are a little bit vascular. Nothing too crazy. Again, we kept it a little bit more real because you're not always going to be vascular. We focus on the realism and get it right. It's got the status in it. He's got a nice environment. It's way fucking better than this clusterfuck of a mess and this other fucking boring shot. And it's just a fucking 10 out of 10 picture. It's just attractive. It's got intimate vibes. It's romantic. It's as if you're looking into his eyes and it's giving insights to what the date will look like. Then the fifth shot, this is the lifestyle. Tactical, smart. It makes him look big, broad. Even though he's 5'3", we found a way to make him look like he fucking smashes it and he looks like a big guy in his day-to-day life in shape. It's in the big city. It's got status, and again, it's just attractive. This is what it looks like to a girl when they're walking on a date with him. And lastly, a close-up shot, a nice little picture of him that's natural, what his hands look like, a nice little watch there, some casual clothes. It's just overall a picture of what he looks like on a day-to-day basis. It's meant to show that you're not Mr. Perfect. It's meant to communicate vulnerability, and it's meant to communicate realism. Because I want you guys to understand one key thing. Girls are not stupid. When they see all of this, they're going to know that it's your best picture. So what you need to do is you need to use a tactical picture that looks like you in your day-to-day life, but it's still somewhat effortless and it makes you look attractive. Very powerful. Now, next up, the profile fucking breakdown. Starting off, we came with a fuck you bio. It was a last minute thing Max came up with. We tested it with him. And I can tell you right now, this bio fucking killed it. It doesn't work for everyone. Don't get me wrong, because we did a custom bio for Lee, as you can see. And as you can see right here, it fucking worked. It communicates fuckboy energy to the absolute max. It just shows that you are not a tryhard and that you fucking do not care about her value or her opinion. And that is why girls throw themselves at him despite his height. Now, for the prompt, life's too short not to swipe right. Again, it's a nice subconscious CTA to swipe right in a playful energy way. Low effort bio, low effort prompt. We're communicating true fuckboy status energy. Now, next one, golden retrievers. We want to show that he has golden retriever energy. Girls love that type of dog and they want to fucking have a guy that's acting like one. I know it sounds crazy, but golden retrievers are open, outgoing, friendly, quirky, funny. That's what you fucking want to show from your profile, gentlemen. And that is what girls are chasing. Whenever I go on a date with a girl, they say they want a golden retriever energy. And I'm like, oh, trust me, I have the ultimate golden retriever energy. No, I fucking don't. I'm fucking Deni Ops. Just say it because that's what's going to make them attracted to you. Anyway, next one, a nice new prompt that's just come out of nowhere. It portrays fun, silly, and relatable lifestyle since a lot of girls ask ChatGPT everything. So what we put here is me, I'm a grown-up. I also ask ChatGPT for everything. Another thing this indicates is that it shows that he doesn't fucking know what he's doing in life to a 400% perfect extent. It shows that he hasn't got his life together completely and he's not Mr. Perfect out of fiction. It makes the realism hit harder. The reason why? Because when you come off as too perfect, it's uncanny. So what we do with girls is we show them that we have some tactical flaws that make us more attractive. Because then they're like, this guy's vulnerable. He's human. He uses ChatGPT. Surely he's innocent. And then next up, his interests. We kept it neurotypical, logical. Jet skiing, sauna, bars, clubbing, and boxing. Gentlemen, don't put entrepreneurship or CEO or some garbage or activist lifestyle. You're gonna look like a fucking clown. Do not fucking do that. Put something neurotypical like clubbing or nightlife or drinking, because that's what women find attractive. Not entrepreneurship, not CEO, none of that garbage. Anyone that tells you otherwise is trying to fucking bury you alive. Okay, just put some neurotypical shit and then you're golden. Okay, so now that we're done with the profile, the rest of it doesn't really matter that much. It's micro optimization that can make a difference for you, but honestly in Lee's case, we fucking crushed it regardless. Now, in regards to his height, just don't fucking include it, guys. We just don't include the fucking height. That's it. Doesn't matter. It's not a requirement, is it? Now, if you're above 5'10", fucking lie. Just say you're 6'2" or 3. These aren't gonna fucking know how tall you are and they're not gonna pull out a tape measure. The only time you'll struggle with a girl because of your height is when she's 5'10" or 11 herself. Because I tell girls I'm 6'3" or 4 Jesus Christ, I've had a girl that was 5'11" fucking say to me, you're not 6'4", you're 6'2.5" or 6'2". I was like, fuck. Just don't lie to the tall bitches. How many fucking girls are giraffes, and why the fuck are you dating a giraffe anyway? Do you want fucking mummy to dominate you? Like, Jesus fuck. Just go for the girls that are below 5'8", because let's get one thing straight. Majority of the girls are fucking below 5'8". Anyway, enough of that little rant to fucking talking about dominant, submissive, good boy, mummy lovers. Anyway, let's talk about fucking texting. This is the exciting shit, all right? Let's fucking talk about the texting. This is the real shit, all right? Let's begin. Lee is seeing quite a few girls, as you can see already. He's got a rotation of 5 fucking bitches, okay? And I'm gonna be breaking down how we got one of these girls, okay, from in his little rotation. Her name is Key, okay? 18 years old, nice little cutie patootie. And as we can see, this is her little profile / bio. Women's Core Lads includes women with emotional intelligence. So you're bisexual, but you also want emotional intelligence. Sense of humor, the fucking joke is your profile, you unfortunately will never be better than mine. Yeah, the fucking joke is you. Anyway, let's talk about how he got this cutie patootie and turned her from lesbian to fucking straight. Easy as that, okay? Starting off with phase 1. The fucking Tinder messages, gentlemen. So, here's what we started with. I have a complaint about your profile, Key. She goes, oh yeah, and what's that? What happened here? Intrigue and curiosity. We combine these two elements and it forces a reply out of the girl. She will come back with curiosity and she will chase the ball like a cat. She wants to know what the complaint is. Naturally, we're going to tell her a nice, indirect, low validation compliment. You're making the others look bad. Now she wants elaboration. What does this show? She's insecure. She's wondering, is this an insult or a compliment? We use this later on to manipulate her and show you how you can fucking use her insecurities against her. So here's what we do. We give her a nice, solid validation-based compliment and we try to prey on her insecurities. We say to her, you're outshining the other profiles and the other girls, and you have pretty eyes. We gave her a throwaway compliment. What does this do? It tests the waters. It shows to the girl that we have interest. And she says, thank you, handsome, which shows that she has interest. The test has been passed. And she says over here, not too bad yourself. Now this is a bit of an ego that we need to get in check, which we do later on. She is pretty much saying, you're a good looking guy, but you're not the best. Even though she has shown a sign that she's not highly interested, we still fucking flipped it. And we ignored her point and said, you should give them to our kids. A risky and bold move that may or may not pay off. But you have to have balls in this game. If you don't, then it won't work. And here's what happens. She says, ha, is it? That was smooth. It's a compliment that is a throwaway from her. Now, a lot of guys will let the conversation die because the momentum is going downhill. At this point in time, what do you guys think should be said here? Ding dong, fucking, this is what you need to fucking say. How many would you want, gentlemen? We need to keep the conversation going, keep the momentum going. That's it, simple as it gets. Now over here, she says 0, can't imagine anything worse. The bold risk, as I mentioned, came true. She didn't want kids. The good thing is, it's a joke. It's a fucking line. Don't take things too serious. So what we said to here, yeah, not right now. We should just stick to practicing. And like a true liberal little I think I would prefer that. Right there is what you call high status, high sexual ascension framing. That is a complete masterclass. And as you can see, we keep the sexual ascension and momentum going. We say to her, can you keep up with me though? Now what we're doing is we're challenging her and we're pushing her to try and prove herself to us. And that's exactly what she does here. She says, I bet I can, handsome. Put me to the test. She has given us a compliment, even though earlier she was like, not too bad yourself. On top of that, because we challenged her, she's saying, put me to the test. She wants to prove herself to us now. We have the authority in the frame. We are the fucking leaders. We are the fucking ones that lead this relationship. We are not good boy mummies. We're fucking men and we fucking know how to handle our women. Now over here, we go for an even more bold move. Good, so can you make me finish then? Of course, the actual word is censored, but you get the point. This right here is how you can test if a girl is truly looking for sex. This is risky, and it could take a big hit if you get this wrong. You could get banned on Tinder for saying this. But if you frame it the way we did, it works. Because look what she said over here. What makes you think I can't? Everything we do is calculated. Everything we put to the test and tested the waters allowed us to craft a reply that is this risky. And if you pull this out of nowhere and try and do this on your own without fucking using the frameworks I showed you so far, you may get reported. You may lose your Tinder account. Things can go wrong. So do it with caution. Now over here, we say to her, just making sure, and then we go, what position? Don't press too hard on challenging her, because that gets boring fast and that can lead to a kill in momentum. We don't want to do that. And she says, guess my favorite position. What we're doing is we're changing the shift in dynamics, gentlemen. Moving on, we say to her the most generic and attractive position humanly possible. Doggy style. Can't go wrong. Most girls love it. If they don't, they're probably a fucking lesbian. I want you to see that another thing we put in here is pulling your hair back. Classical thing that girls love, hair pulling. If you could do it right, you'll make her orgasm. Now over here, she makes the move and says, take my Instagram. She's had enough. She wants the fucking sex now. And she drops her Instagram. And we say to her, was I right? We don't let her ignore, because high status people don't let fucking bitches and fucking losers that are below them what to do. So we say to her, I don't use IG either. Let me get your number. She says, you're a cheeky guy, but fine. Girls break rules for guys who know what they're doing. That's as simple as it gets. And that is a masterclass on how you can crush your Tinder conversation. And I would be doing you an absolute disservice if I didn't include the iMessage and WhatsApp messaging sequence. Let's get started. Now, one thing to clarify, this applies to WhatsApp and iMessage. When you get her phone number, you can do it on both. You can do it on Instagram as well, okay? This is a one-size-fits-all sequence. Babe, it's Lee from Tinder, and she says, I've been thinking of you. Of course you fucking have, you because we fucking used absolute God mode tactics on you. So what we've done here is we've clarified authority and our position as who we are. We've told her that we're from Tinder, and we've told her that we're here to fuck her. That's as simple as it gets. And she clarifies a high interest response by saying, I've been thinking of you. That's what we want to hear. We have momentum now. And of course, what we do over here is we say we should be doing a lot more than think about each other. We're testing the waters once again. We're building to sexual ascension. And she takes the bait. This is her taking the bait. And it's high interest. Once again, she's sent a triple text. Tempting. We should. This is right here is how girls should be talking to you and acting towards you. She sent 3 text messages and 2 text messages over here. We've sent 1. Now we continue the momentum and we build into sexual ascension. Have you ever been restrained before and overstimulated? We want to play with her senses and we want to give her a deep imagination. We want to set the visuals right. Again, we're selling the experience of what she'll experience when she goes on a nice date with Lee. And she's saying, let's try it. We're fucking going to show her. And we give her a nice little visual description talking about her being in the most vulnerable position, unable to do anything and resist. And we tell her that she's going to look so hot when she is in that position. What we're doing is we're conditioning her behavior and we're setting it up so that she ends up doing what we want. And as you can see, with extreme high interest, she says, let's hang out after I get back. That is how you should be handling it. We fucking gave her such a crazy visual imagination. She was just like, fucking give it to me. She didn't even want more. She just wanted it to happen. That is what happens when you move with speed. What we do is we clarify, when was that? We move to direction. There's no point of sexual ascending anymore. We need to move with speed because what's more important than talking about sex on text? Actually fucking having sex. She says, want to hang out tomorrow? Which in code is sex. And what happens is we set the date. I'll pick you up at 6 p.m. and we can go to XYZ location. And she sends the address and it's as simple as that. Have you noticed something? The sexual ascension is quick. It's to the point. It's direct. And the date is set. And the objective has been taken care of. That is how we fucking move. And that is how you get dates. I know I do some long sexual threads in my videos. We do that mainly for entertainment purposes. In reality, you want to move fast. It's risky. It's hard. But then when you do fucking do it right, you get results just like Lee over here. A 5'3" Asian man that was able to get results just like this on Tinder. I'll show you his account one more time just so you can see. This can happen to you. Lee has been all around the world talking to women. Japan, Korea, United Kingdom, USA. He's been traveling while working with us. And I can tell you now, it works everywhere. Even in Poland, he's been everywhere. Eastern Europe. Lee was traveling. And even despite all of that, it still works. That's all I can say. The limiting beliefs are all living in your head, gentlemen. And if you want to get fucking results just like my other guys over here, the videos will be coming soon. You know what to do. Because everyone can get likes on Tinder. Everyone can get results like this. And if you keep putting the effort in, your life will change. This isn't going to be some cringe motivational bullshit speech. Inputs and outputs. That's all it is. And that's how you get likes on Tinder and dates with women.